My name is Melva Mitchell, and I'll be doing my book review over The Influencer, The Power to Change. I've already handed out my PowerPoint presentation, so if anybody needs an extra, it's one right here. So let's get started. Influencer, The Power to Change by Patterson, Grenny, Maxfield, McMillan, and Switzler. Impartial fulfillment for N5343, Nursing Leadership in Complex Healthcare Systems. These four authors are leaders in VitalSmart, which is home to multiple training offerings such as Crucial Conversation and Crucial Confrontation. These authors also are innovators for best practice. They have trained more than 2 million people and have worked with more than 300 Fortune 500 companies. Kerry Patterson, 25 years expertise in organizational behavior, interpersonal communication, and he's a best-selling author, entertaining speaker, and a business strategy expert. Joseph Grenny, 20-year expert that has taught and advised leaders in every major continent, from boardrooms to the Fortune 500 companies to the slums of Nairobi, Kenya. He is also a best-selling author, a dynamic speaker, and business result expert. David Maxfield has more than 25 years in leading high-leverage research initiatives that uncover causes of and solutions to managerial, cultural, and operational inefficiencies that directly affect the bottom line. He's a best-selling author and award-winning teacher, compelling speaker, and cutting-edge researcher. Ron McMillan, for 30 years, has delivered engaging keynote speeches at conferences. He is also a best-selling author and business social scientist. Al Switzler, for 25 years, he has helped hundreds of organizations achieve measurable change with his broad knowledge in leadership, teamwork, quality, and communication. He's co-founder of VitalSmart and has methods for driving rapid, sustainable, and measurable changes in outcomes. He's a best-selling author, captive speaker, and leading executive. So the purpose of the influencer was to provide a framework to teach people how to make undesirables desirable and how to create rewards and expect accountability. The audience could be for managers, directors, business leaders, church leaders, parents, coaches, or anyone wanting to change their behavior or influence someone to change their behavior in a positive way. The strengths I identified were key vital behaviors to change in a situation. They demonstrated strategies that could help everyone use to change. They could provide tools to help solve problems. And they also knew what sources to use to affect the change, such as values, skills, support, teamwork, and initiatives in the environment. The shortcomings of the book had too many strategies going on at one time. For this not to be a self-help book, this book had strategies going on that I couldn't focus on. So for me, I think if they would have done maybe a few strategies instead of having so many at one time in one chapter, I think it would have been a better book. So that was a shortcoming for me. The objectives achieved, I do think the authors achieved their objectives, but I feel if they would have because I was even able to adopt a few. For right now, as me for a new nursing manager, I'm working on changing my nursing staff, which means I'm instilling positive words into them day by day. Knowing that influence is a long-term decision maker, I hope in the future this will help them because influence is long-term and persuasion is short-term. So I'm using the influence to help me. Would I recommend this book to anybody? I would recommend this book to anyone, but especially for new leaders having a hard time influencing staff to change, along with having someone trying to do a personal motivation, personal abilities, social motivation, social ability, structural motivation, and structural ability. Anybody wanting to apply any of those 6 choices to their influence to change, I would recommend this book for them. I will be taking questions at this time.